Hi guys, I've just woken up, and I put my YouTube on that I normally watch, and Dr. Grande is somebody I always watch. Today in less than 24 hours ago, Donald Trump was had an assassination attempt. So I'm like watching this thing, and I'm like, oh my god, right? And the reason I wanted to do the video is because, well, I wanted to do the video anyway because I've got thoughts on it. But yeah, no, I cried. I cried. Okay, and okay, so my mum died like 2 years ago, right? So my emotions are all over the place. And highly emotional things can set me off. And I will say this: I'm not crying because I want Trump to win. No, I'm crying because first I was watching it, and Trump's doing his kind of getting down and doing his thing, but then I realized he did actually get shot. He did actually get shot. It wasn't just he heard it and went down. He got shot. His ear is bleeding, and obviously they saved him. But he does his showmanship thing. But it's the realization of thinking, wow, if that had gone in like a tiny bit to the left or right, I can't remember, Trump would be dead, right? Which is emotional in its own way because I don't feel that this is how people should behave, and it's all very kind of and I still feel for somebody if they get killed, right? But also it was like Trump's won now. Trump's won. Like the way he did the showmanship stuff, and like he's already seeming to be getting way more popular in America because of how Biden's being. Like, it is kind of like, who are you going to choose? Like, Biden is the better of two evils, but is he? Like, why can't they choose a different candidate for the Democrats? But yeah, as Dr. Grande said, it was like, oh no, Trump's probably won now because the assassinator was probably working for the opposite side, but because of this and how it's gone, um, yeah, I think it's the same. I think he's going to get way more popular from this because, like Dr. Grande said, he did the showmanship, he was okay, and then he did say his condolences go to the person who was killed and his family, which is a really good and nice thing to say. Like, I wouldn't have expected Trump to say that, but it's like, no, fair play, because what, the shooter was like 20 years old? But it's also made me cry because it's the world is scary, and I'm really happy that in England, Labour have got in and they're doing quite well, and Starmer is, he's stopped the Rwanda thing, and the couple of other things are coming through, and it's really good and positive. But when it comes to America, it's like Project 2025. All the rights for LGBTQ, trans people, all this, it just seems to be like if Trump wins and that happens, that it's going to be even more dystopian because, America isn't the world, but it does run a lot of the internet. So, stuff like AI and Google and all those things are kind of to do with, and it's just, I guess I got emotional because in that moment it was like, oh my god, what the fuck is happening? Like, it really is, we are living in a dystopian, and because it's a highly emotional situation, because you could see in Trump's, even though he was putting his fist up, I could feel that high intense emotional bit. It was like, oh, his heart must be going like this, and hopefully he did think to himself, am I fucking lucky as shit? And for all that Trump like spews and his hate and stuff, like, I get it. People are like, he does, he has got charisma in a way. Um, so yeah, it's a hard one, and I'm surprised myself that I cried that Trump nearly died. Like, I did not have that on my bingo card of, oh yeah, Jade, you're going to be feeling emotional for Trump. Yeah, but it's more the situation of, this is what we've come to. This is the state of the world. If Project 2025 gets through, then I feel for the person who attempted the assassination, because they must have been really, really in a place of, there's no other choice. There's no other choice. I've got to do this. And obviously, there's been a lot of commentary of the Secret Service, like, what the fuck? How did this bullet get through? Like, I mean, I guess there'll be conspiracy theories that are like, maybe the Secret Service kind of let it happen, but no, I don't think so. I don't think so. But yeah, what the fuck is the world coming to, man? I'm scared. I really am. I'm especially scared for Americans and the right, the left, the anybody who doesn't want Project 2025. Actually, it's not just the left; it's anybody who doesn't want. And I've seen like some people talk about it. I mean, I don't know all about it, but it does seem like it is gonna affect everybody. Like that Congresswoman thingy Presley, the black woman, the really sassy one. She's amazing. Her talking about it and going, these encroach on the rights of everybody, not just black people, not just LGBTQ, it's everybody. Everybody's rights. So yeah, I'm scared. And to any Americans watching this, I'm really sorry that this is the state of your country, because it does seem to me that a civil war's coming, and I don't want that either for you guys, because, well, you know, I get it. You want to keep your rights, and democracy is all like very important, but it does seem that like half the country, the people of the far right and the fundamental Christians and all that, really just want it to go back to like 1950s, but even worse than 1950s. But it looks of it, yeah. And you know, like Dr. Grande, because I love Dr. Grande. Very astute of him being like, you know, I think Trump's won now because of the effect this is going to have. You know, even me, because of the way Trump said, "Oh, my condolences go to the thing," even though I knew he probably was told to say that, or he knew in his head, if I say this, I'm going to look amazing. You know, a tiny bit of my respect, a tiny bit of my respect went up for him, and that is because he said the condolences and he just nearly died. Okay, so that's a tiny bit of respect for him, but that'll go away again when he says something stupid again. But no, I felt for him in that moment, because I mean, even though he had the forthright to be like, yeah, look, yeah, I could imagine, unless he is the cold, hard psychopath we all worry he is, that, I don't know. I can just imagine that, yeah, it was like, whoa, man, you literally could be dead. I mean, the way that it spun past his ear, like, so there was blood, but even like a millimetre into the head could have been enough for him to go down and need hospital, which would have been, you know, we would have all been on tenterhooks going, oh, is he going to die? Is he going to die or not? I mean, the fact that it shot through and he didn't even have to go down, but he still had blood to show that it was, because, I mean, if the bullet had gone past and not touched him at all, we would have said, oh, some people heard it, everybody reacted, but nothing happened, so it was a miss. But to do it and cause blood, but not kill him or hurt him enough, but still be the visual of the blood enough for us all to be like, what the fuck just happened? Like, God. And because they were showing some stills on Dr. Grande, and they were really good photos, and you know that he's going to use that in the campaign to be like, yeah, look, I dodged a bullet, man, and did it, yeah, woo. They were really good. Whoever the photographer was, nice photos. You're going to be getting paid a fuck ton of money for those photos, because they're going to be everywhere. You know, everybody's going to be using them as their thing, you know. Oh, but yeah, so I literally just woke up, I saw it, I cried for a little bit for Trump, but also for the state of America and what this means, and especially to the LGBTQ plus people, and Project 2025 being more likely to succeed. So yes, that's why I cried, that's why I had high emotions, and I'm sorry. So yes, that's my video. What do you all think of it? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck just happened? What the fuck is going on in the world? Like, it does feel like the world's on fire, right? Because the world is on fire. But also, I can't even go back to sleep, man. I don't know. Anyway, everybody have a good day. And yeah, comment down below what you think. Like, what the hell's going on, man? Tally ho.